Washington Colonials. Welcome, college hoop fans, to round 2 of the NCAA tournament. We're here at the American Airlines Center. I'm Vern Lundquist, here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. What's your take on this, Bill?
The story here is the matchup at off guard. Maine is one of the premier shooting guards in the nation. Watch how this fella operates in the low post. He's got some dazzling moves down there. Paulding is also in the discussion of the nation's best 2 guard. For a guard, he's very comfortable with his back to the basket, and he can really fill it up from the low block. They're both warriors. We'll just have to see who emerges victorious.
Tip-off and the game is underway. Swings it to the wing. Louh backs him down. Cedrick Louh. Miller inbounds the ball. Now let's check in with the 3rd member of our team, Tracy Wolfson. Tracy?
Just before the game, I talked with the Colonials coach. He's aware that they're not going to get any free passes, and he said he told his players as hard as they had to work for a win in the regular season, they're going to have to work twice as hard here in the tournament. They handled the first round well, but he wants to see them work even harder here in the second round. Vern?
Thanks, Tracy. Takes it up. Couldn't get the shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
Okay, I'm back. I literally just saw 2 pimples on my face that I did not see before that game. So, I would like everybody to know that I washed my face. Don't worry. But also that game. Oof. Oh my God. I thought that was a ball. I thought that was going to get called for goaltending. When it's close to the hoop like that, you can never tell. Oh my God. Oh, I should. Sorry, I gotta go back. I gotta do a little more skincare.
He sinks the second. Bakinde passes it to the right. Misses the 3-pointer. But they're still out in front by 1. Gooden passes it back far side. Locklear gets it high post.
Oh my God. It's not like I'm putting on a million different serums in different parts of my face. I'm just putting on a light lotion that goes over everything. That's all.
Louh shoots it. No good from beyond the arc.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Catches it down low. Locklear dishes it to the top of the key.
Good. Get this. What? Okay. I knew we were going to get a foul off that. Didn't know what.
Shooting 2.
He makes the substitution. Checks in for the first time. Gets the second to fall as well. Ibach inbounds the ball. Under 18 minutes left in the half.
Please, if you're using sex toys, please disinfect them
Knocked loose.
in
But it's
between
retrieved by
use.
Ebon. Fast basket unlocked. Clear.
No way he was coming up empty when he got the ball that close to the rim.
Nick,
Loud.
you simply tell them no.
Dishes to the free throw line.
Tony Meatballs, you have like a
Rim and doesn't fall.
65%
Passes it up court.
free throw shot, so maybe don't take field goals from there.
He can't believe it.
Not too great, especially when it's rushed.
Ebon has it on the elbow. Dish perimeter. Perfect shot for Bain. He's got 3. Leads him in.
Cedrick
Banks it right in. They're now down by 2. Under 17 minutes left in the half. Bain. Catches it, top of the key. Gooden bounces it to the left side. Ebon dumps it off. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Snatched inside by number 52. Lovely gets it middle from deep. The shot is good by Paulding. They lead by 1. Bain brings it up court. Pokes 3, and it's picked up by Western Illinois.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
Come on.
Right time yet again. Under 16 minutes left in the half.
Is every team we're going to face also just going to have a mega fucking center as well?
Has it baseline.
Oh, look at the physicality.
Tony, you're better than this.
Contact and hit.
Zoellner to make his first
substitution
shot.
on court.
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play. Zoellner inbounds the ball. Bakinde, lead pass to the middle. Louh unloads. Paulding corrals the miss inside. Skips it to the left.
Yeah, Nick, I might just ask that in off-topic general in the Laramie Lights Discord. You might get some better answers. I'm afraid I don't have much for you.
Dumps it inside.
Ooh, that was impressive.
Hammond makes his first
Substitution on the court.
Like, he's good enough to do that. That's why he was like a number 25. So
good for the 3-point play. Right around 15 minutes left in the half. Feeds right corner. Hammond. Shot clock dwindling. Gooden passes it to the paint. Shoots with the clock winding down.
The defender did a great job keeping with him. Terrific D.
Right wing. Paulding behind the arc. Gooden hauls in the board.
How about the hustle of the little guys? Pulling it away from the big fellas.
Ebon. Dishes it to the left corner. Gooden has it high post. Bounce pass, high post. Puts it up. Pulled in by Gibbons.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
For 3. Zoellner snatches the rebound. They're still down 7. Uses the crossover. Holding. Gets it to go. Holding. He's shooting 50% from downtown. Ibach inbounds the ball. About 13 and a half minutes left in the half.
They're playing man-to-man here, Vern.
Gets it out left. Right wing. Hands it off. Hammond passes back to the top of the key.
Jesus is on the red shirt list, so we can just go ahead and check that real quick. You'll see Jesus Shuttleworth is on the red shirt list, so next year he'll be on the bench next year. We have one player who is so we're here we go. Oh yeah, because the roster's in the thing. So as you can see, there's only one person who's going to come back next year, and that's Ali Paulding. He's going to be at the 1, and then it's going to be 2 Prato, 3 Maxiell, 4 Zoellner, 5 Lang. Because everyone else is a senior, and yeah. I don't know. I think Meatballs is actually a junior, but he's not coming back no matter what. So, yeah.
To the free throw line. Passes it to the outside. Takes the shot. The three-pointer was no good by Glover.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
Lovelace dishes to the wing. Castillo corrals the miss. The Colonials will try to end this run.
He did a real good job to stay that close on his shooter. Just getting a hand up will bother most players enough to make the miss.
Bain gets it top of the key. Pass to the paint. Lockley lets it go from the left block. Lear, but they're still down by 7. Holding. From downtown. And a shot by Bakinde. They're getting set to inbound the ball. Castillo inbounds the ball. Just over 11 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, like I love our guys when it comes to offense. Lau is very good. I've seen so many up and unders in this game.
Passes to the elbow. Hammond from deep. Hits it. They got it within 7. Dumps it to the inside. Locklear brings it up the floor. Passes right side. Bain. Right in the bottom of the bucket. He's got 5.
Murdered guy on screen but couldn't finish. Yeah, like that's a very hilarious thing that keeps happening.
Catches it outright. Holding. Throws it up. Misses the tray. They're still up by 5. Dishes it to the left wing.
Sorry, I think my heart rate just balanced out from last game. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This is round 2 of the NCAA tournament. We are facing the 10 seed,
With the shot. The three-point attempt
George Washington,
by Bakinde. But they still lead by 5.
and they're 90 overall.
Glover gets it on the corner.
Next year should be good. Year after that, I don't know because I'm not super confident in our red shirts,
From the wing. Can't hit the shot off the glass.
and we're gonna have 9 people next year
Lau.
because
Has
we
it
have
to the baseline. Intercepted. The D was
1
getting ready
starter,
That's how you do it. Keep the
5
heat
on the
on.
bench,
Step and then capitalize.
3 red
Last
shirts.
three-pointer was missed by Glover. Paulding gets
So
it
what's that?
left
That's
side.
9, right? So
Heavy pressure kept him from getting a good look.
Tough miss.
what do you mean to pick? And also, do not do.
Has it.
Oh
Scores.
no, like to
Lets
set a
it go.
pick. Yeah, yeah, set screens. Yes.
Drained by
Um, sorry, it's
down
just
by 2.
without context. That word does not
Time out of the game.
does not mean much to me. Sorry. Yeah, don't do the Oklahoma drill. Just pretty much ever. Whenever you have,
Zoellner inbounds the ball.
yeah,
Bakinde
Oklahoma
dishes it to the
seems
wing.
like a murderous
Lau
thing
goes to the
most of the
crossover.
time.
Bakinde.
If it's named after Oklahoma, don't trust it. Just don't.
They're up 27 to 23. Right around
Remember,
8
Oklahoma
minutes
State
left in the
stole
half.
our 1 seed out from under us, so.
Down low. Passes back to the corner. Gooden swings it to
Bash,
the
you don't want to
corner.
be a sleepy puppy next to me?
Bain can't get it to fall
Bash?
from downtown.
Buxy, you want to come over here and lay down next to me? I have dogs. They're adorable. Was it cool minigame in NCAA 07 or whatever when I played? Yeah. So the Oklahoma drill is basically MMA with a foot, where the goal is instead of incapacitating your opponent, it is to get a football, and it gets scrappy. The amount of elbows thrown, the borderline punches that happen to make sure like people don't actually like pull away from it.
Right wing.
It is
What a pass.
fucking brutal.
Passes it to the
But
high post.
coaches are like, yeah,
Here's
it
the
builds
spin move.
character. No shit. You build a lot of character through trauma. That's why gays are so interesting and funny. We got
Left wing.
every single one of
Bain
us
takes a three.
got trauma.
Bakinde
So
snatches it
almost,
down inside.
almost. Not all of
Bain
us.
is having a hard time
And even
getting
then,
a
it
shot
it
to go,
matters what you
Vern.
do with it.
You
Some
just hope
people
it
use
doesn't
it
wreck his
and
confidence.
focus it into humor.
Getting
Other
set to
people
inbound the ball.
just tilt into what's it called?
Gibbons inbounds the ball. 10 points separating the team.
Sociopathy, like that one person who's selling online boutique trans finishing school. It's stupid.
Tried to answer back with a three, but it's missed by Castillo. With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Coach Abby, to what do you attribute the next lackluster performance against the Blue Jays?
I'll be honest, part of that's on me as the coach. I let the team know
Such great instincts. You knew
how upset I was that they did not get the 1 seed. And
Shooting 2.
we looked a little bit ahead against Louisville and George Washington. And we missed that immensely talented player, McKee.
Leathernecks are making a few lineup changes.
And you know, wasn't the best day at the office for me, but these kids, they knew what to do. They pulled it through.
Gets the substitution as well.
And
Is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
oh yeah, go ahead, Nick. And honestly, I'm
Lang
thankful we're
inbounds
here.
the ball.
We're going to get farther than we did last year. I believe in this team. But they're going to have to do the work, and I'm going to have to make sure I do it too. Okay, that's what I say to the media, but like, what do I actually attribute to? I don't know. Prato getting like 8 minutes in the first fucking half, sitting down Lau. That's fucking bullshit, and should not have been allowed. I should have stopped that.
The spin move.
The fact that we're playing a 3-guard lineup when we have 3 guards on the team is not okay.
On the strike. Pulls the trigger. Nails the jump shot.
Like,
Behind by 9. Skip pass. Corner.
you know,
Releases. Lang grabs the rebound.
the failures on the coaching staff for not having another guard? No. No, it's not. We recruit the best players and we get them. If they don't, if 9 guard roster, hell no. Who do you think we are? George Washington? No, just kidding. They actually have some big boys, but like there are straight up teams that have like 7 guards, 3 forwards, and maybe one center. Yeah, like we've seen it. It's happened. Yeah. I'm gonna have to listen to the Trauma Builds character for a second. Their tallest was 6'6". Yeah. I mean, it's funny, if that helps. All right, 1 second.
Lovelace backs in, dishes to the right wing. The offensive rebound by Lovelace.
What a turnaround. He was ringing those in before, but all of a sudden, he's gotten a little cold out there.
Just over 4 minutes left in the half.
By yourself, by yourself. Switch up, switch up.
Gooden. Nice little crossover. Catches it, top of the key. Outright. Castillo with the shot. Luckily gets good position and corrals the miss.
Easy call on that one. It was pretty obvious he got hit on the release.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the
Substitution on the court.
Both teams will make some
Substitution on the court.
Listen, kid, wherein from the wolves smell fear. They'll strap your ass of your jewels right here.
Yeah, okay, that was pretty good.
Paulding has it, top of the key. Deflects the pass.
Oof.
And it's gathered up by Gooden.
Wonderful job of behind the basket.
Dishes, left side. Luckily gets it outright. Gooden dishes it to the top of the
Okay,
key.
I think that was that
Passes
four?
to the wing. Ebot dumps it off. Gibbons. Luckily from downtown. Gets the ball. They make it a single-digit game. Leads him with the pass.
There we go.
Ebot
They're
inbounds
doing
it.
well. Like, I'll give them that much, but still.
Ebot catches it in the paint. Feeds corner. Tip, but it's recovered by Gooden.
I'm sipping
Has it
Pepsi.
baseline from 17 feet out. Yanked down inside by Luckily.
So that's the drill where you both busted a coach's lip.
Shooting 2.
Oh, is this where everybody smacks them with pads as they run by? God, you're just guarding someone for ages.
Takes the second. Bakinde swings it to the wing. Paulding. Drained by Paulding. Ebot inbounds the ball. The Colonial.
Oh, no, you're talking about the gauntlet, like the hockey drill.
Don't you love the way they're working together out there? This team has some serious chemistry.
If you search gauntlet hockey drill, you'll see just people getting murdered.
Gooden.
If you just want to watch people die, check that out. Oh, that's so much more friendly than I thought it would be, but still pretty mean.
Yanks it down inside. Fade ends it off. behind the arc. Collected inside by Louh. Misses it. Wow, has picked up his second foul.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one.
Substitution on the court.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
So the fact Maxiell's getting minutes is cool. Prato's getting minutes.
He gets the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Gibbons is back in the game after a short rest.
Zoellner, is that Zoellner? Yeah, he's getting minutes. Lang's getting minutes.
Zoellner inbounds the ball.
So we're subbing our front court, but not our back court. I don't care. Prato's been getting minutes. It's fine. We'll be okay. I can trust the game a little bit, right?
Far side. Prato puts up the tray on the mark. And they're now out in front by 14. 57 seconds left in the first half. Dicey pass, but it's recovered by Gibbons. Goes up. Banks it off the glass and in. Gibbons! He's got two. Zoellner backs down.
Losing side. I can't believe they didn't run another guy at him.
Hard to imagine with the effectiveness he's showing.
I feel like that right corner three has been money this game. Yeah.
Bounces it to the left wing.
Yeah, like my guys are decent three-point shooters. It's not like we have Schultz, who's like a 97, but shot like 40% sometimes.
George Washington is having
We have a
big
real
problems from
talented
beyond the arc.
team.
And I think Tracy has something for us on that.
Colonials coach wants to see his players move more effectively without the ball so they can get better looks at the basket. He
That was
told
the
his guys,
edge of the
"Get to the open
NBA
spot on the floor.
oversized
I
logo
know
3.
you can hit that shot." Vern?
Thanks, Tracy.
Beautiful.
We'll head into the break. Score 53-36. How about the happenings in the first half, Bill?
Well, I don't want to rule out the possibility of a comeback, Vern. It hasn't been pretty
10 for
so far,
21.
but
Hell
there is
yeah.
plenty of time.
Paulding has been going off. I'm about it,
Now we'll bring
TBH.
you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
Paulding has been a thief all game, Vern, tallying up the steals. His presence of mind on the defensive end is astounding, and the numbers show it. You can see everyone on the other side of the floor shaking when they have the ball.
All right.
Tremendous effort.
Paulding,
Player of the half.
POTH.
Gibbons inbounds it to start the second half.
Oh, did I prognosticate again?
Louh catches it, left corner.
I want to see how deep that was again.
Right corner, passes back to the right wing.
Oh, it wasn't that deep. Who's behind the NBA arc? Man, I swear, you put that extra line out there, kids will just want to go and
Passes
show
from
off.
baseline. Miller, it falls short.
I wouldn't bet on him missing that one again.
Number 52 gets it, high post. Dish, left wing.
That's what a coach wants from his defenders. Stay with your best shooter and don't give him any easy looks.
Gibbons. Gibbons dishes it to the high post. Swings it to the left wing. Gooden. Puts it up. The triple was off the mark by Gibbons. The D wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three over him driving it in.
Defensive foul. That's his third personal foul. First foul.
Oh yeah, it is, what is it? It is this game's official canon that we beat Creighton in Kentucky and then flew to Phoenix to face George Washington.
He makes the substitution. Meatballs is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
Because, I guess, yeah. You know, just normal stuff.
He gets them both. Luckily, inbounds the ball. Gooden dumps it off. Leads him with the pass. Knocks it loose. But it's recovered by George Washington. That last 17-footer was missed by Locklear.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Lovelace catches it on the corner. Paulding beats it cross court.
Oh?
Louh from downtown.
See, that's what happens. We actually have a really talented center who can get these incredible boards.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Fires. The three-pointer was no good by Bain. The Leathernecks have got a nice lead. He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of those. He can light you up in a hurry.
Number 52.
Ebach inbounds the ball. Out left. Locklear backs down. Just over 17 minutes left in the second half. Dumps it down low. Paulding pulls the trigger. Pretty pass by Bakinde. He's 6 for 15 for the game. Locklear kicks it out to the perimeter. Backs him down. The Leathernecks looking to continue their run. Number 52 gets it high post. Pass left side. Louh. Can't get the jumper to fall. But they're still up by 25.
Yeah, like, it seems hard for you to be the mayor of Laramie. Sorry, the Coach Luke Laramie chat? Are we, like, plot-wise, like, his whatchamacallit? In his Slack? Or something? Like, are we just, like, Coach Luke's friend group? The plot's sort of all over. This is round 2 of the NCAA tournament. We're facing George Washington. We are stomping George Washington, which is good.
Hooked away, and it's scooped up by Zoellner.
Oh, the quick hands before they even knew what hit them. He made off with that one.
Yeah, like, we got the team to do it.
Gooden.
We're going to hang with them. Like, what did it start at? Zoellner put up 2, so it was 36-63.
Gets it right back.
Okay, so it's 2-2 so far.
The Leathernecks with a comfortable lead.
So 36-63 or 63-36 rather.
Catches it right side.
Until subs come in, we'll start tracking how well the bench is doing.
Right. Beyond the arc. Lang gets the offensive rebound.
Fault. Oh my god. Doof.
Right wing. Hammond. Good. Has it left wing. passes. Top of the key. Gooden puts it up. No good from three-point land. The Leathernecks with a lot of momentum.
That's how you do it, Vern. Clear that space under the glass and pounce on that rebound.
Coach Abby, do you agree with the detractors who say that Lang has earned the revocation of his scholarship with his performance against the Blue Jays?
He faced a all-time center. Like, you can't judge a how old is he? Redshirt sophomore
Releases.
who hasn't started a game.
He's shooting 33% from three-point
You
range.
can't judge him on that. That was the tightest game he's ever been in
Maxiell.
for significant minutes, and
He's 2 for 3 from long range.
I think he showed a couple moments where he had spots to grow. I think he played like an idiot, but I think that play can improve.
The Leathernecks have got a nice lead.
They're playing a 3-2
Is he dumb and bad? Yes. Will he improve? Yes.
Zoellner catches it. High post. Gibbons hauls it in. That's his 4th rebound thus far.
If they leave a shooter like him open next time, believe me, he's going to make them pay for it.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting 2.
He makes the
Substitution on
The
the court.
Colonials are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. He gets the second to fall as well. Zoellner inbounds the ball. Under 13 minutes left in the second half. Prato
So wait,
passes it
did
to the
we
right wing.
sub people back in?
Right wing.
No, that's still McCants.
Zoellner swings it to the wing. The three-point attempt missed by Prato, but they're still up by 25.
We're good.
Bounce pass, baseline. Locklear shoots from the post.
He'll have the shooters
What an
think
ugly
he's
shot.
blocked. The kid comes out of nowhere to make some
6'8" guy just puts his hand up and shoots right into it.
Backs in.
Post play from Maxiell.
Prato.
JK passes it to the sniper.
43.
Seriously, Prato's been real solid. 3 of 5 right now from 3. We take it.
Bain dishes down low. Errant last shot by Locklear.
So,
Under 12
okay,
minutes left in the second half.
people who we
Got the ball down there, the defense was
don't trust right now:
making things difficult.
McCants, Zoellner, Lovelace, Lang.
Skips it to the left. From in close.
So 3 of our starters, or 3 of our bench and 1 of our starters. That's still more than half of our team, so it's pretty good.
Maxiell backs him down. Zoellner gets it right wing. That last tray, no good.
The D was late getting there, but they got away with it.
Bain. Has it right side. Locklear from the baseline. McCants gets the board inside. Under 11 minutes left in the second half. Prato bounces it to the left wing. Corralled by Lang. Backs down. Unloads. No good from 10 feet. But they're still out in front by 26. Ebach. Glover catches it down low. Takes the shot. The shot from the wing didn't drop by Kamen.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner look. Prato throws it
Huh?
out.
Oh.
Long range. But they still lead by 26. Locklear. Frames it from the low block. Locklear. And he's the top scorer for his team. Prato brings it up.
So let's do the math real quick. So 63 to 71's 8. So they've scored. Oh, now it's 11-11. So keeping it even with our bench against a 90 overall team.
Western Illinois adds a defender into the mix. They really want to get tough on the defensive end.
Givens inbounds the ball. Gooden shoots it. Nails a three-pointer off the inbound.
We got a 3-forward lineup in when our full bench is in. So
Bakinde, he is 1 assist short of a double-double. Outright. Leads him in. Tosses it up. The offensive board gathered by Prato. Off target on the last layup.
I love the defense. Just because he's in tight doesn't mean you have to give up the easy deuce.
Gooden. Givens catches it in the paint.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the three opportunity.
Second team foul.
Lang got a
Substitution.
Him back on the floor.
this game is over. I love it.
Zoellner inbounds the ball. The Leathernecks
We're not by
have a
25
nice
though.
lead.
Just saying. Sorry, Ray. No sim to end here.
Right. Lang shoots. Miller grabs the rock. But they still lead by 21. Miller. Has it far side. Lets it go. The tray was missed by Glover.
When a shot like that comes around, you've got to hit it.
They just dared him to shoot. Raises up. Good to three-point range. And they're
Oh, sorry. I need to do this real quick. Alfredo Lerniga's number 0.
Gooden.
So number 2, shooting guard.
Glover takes a three. Givens.
Jesus Shuttle Worth.
Way too much room to operate. He'll make it every time.
About 7.5 minutes left in the second half.
History,
Maxiell gets it left wing. Feeds corner.
Greece,
Prato gets it in the corner.
Rome,
He
Foul.
gets
That's
hammered.
his first personal foul. Second team foul.
S-
Shooting 2.
Byzantine Empire. So what? Just classical history. I'm not sure we can do that.
Didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game.
And we track majors. So
He gets the second to fall as well. Miller inbounds the ball.
we'll just know that he can speak Spanish, or is learning to speak
The
Spanish.
inside.
And just so we know, we got all these people
The
drafted,
Leathernecks with a comfortable lead.
and one graduate. Though I would like to note that I think Dupree and
From three,
Allen both graduated as well,
but they're still out of
or they
touch
had
by
4
22.
years of time, so
Givens
you know,
out left.
probably got there.
Passes out left. Gooden drains the open jumper. He's got 9.
So is it 63-36, right?
6.5 minutes left in the second half.
Since the bench came in. That's 16 and
Middle.
16.
The layup was off target by Lang.
It was 16 to 26
20.
in the past. Oh, 16 to 23.
Let's
So the
stop.
bench is losing, but not by enough to care.
Yanks it down off the glass.
Still up by
Miller,
20.
considering how much he's been struggling, they're lucky it's still tied up. If he could just give them a little bit more offense, they'd be in great shape.
Lockley inbounds the ball. Miller hands it off. Givens. Bounce pass, right block. Miller almost a three-point opportunity.
That's his
Instead,
first
he'll go to the
personal
line
foul.
for two.
Third team foul. Shooting 2.
Leathernecks will make some substitutions.
Jesus' surname has an S in it? Because I'm pretty sure I have it as not an S. I thought...
Substitution. The Leathernecks will make some substitutions. Zoellner inbounds the ball. The Leathernecks have got a nice lead. Prato stepped on the line, and they will give the ball up.
It was too late.
It should have an S. I thought...
You gotta be a little more heads up, Vern.
I thought the person named Shuttleworth didn't have an S. Is Shuttlesworth a person? Fred Shuttlesworth is the one
Glover,
that I know.
double clutches. McCann pulls it in. About
I mean, I can
5.5
change it.
left
It's
in
not
the
like he's
second
played a
half.
game, so
Tried to get fancy. He was looking for the highlight
I'll
reel
put it in
finish.
my
Catches it, left wing.
put it in my book as well.
He's got 14.
Degrees.
Out left. Puts it up. No good on the jump.
And then the roster should have Shuttlesworth in there. And what else we got?
Feeds it to the wing. Prato swings it to the wing.
My book?
Lang.
It's been a while since I've had to open my book, so. Also, we're going to make sure that my
Third team foul.
console doesn't power down here.
Open and shut case. He
Shooting
got
2.
He makes the first.
Nice. Oh, I wrote it down. I wrote him down as Shuttlesworth. Loy McNerlin was his original name. So he went from like generic, you know, Southern villain to being named after a fucking hero.
Miller inbounds the ball. Glover has it, left wing.
Don't know if you know this, but Fred Shuttlesworth
Miller catches it, right
was
corner.
a historic civil rights leader.
He's 1 for 7 for the game.
Passed
The
in
Leathernecks
2011,
with a
but
comfortable lead.
was born in Birmingham, and don't know if you know, lots of things happened in Birmingham, so old school.
Prato takes the shot. Can't return the favor with his own three. But they're still up by 23.
You know you're cool when people went ahead and tried to bomb you and kill you.
Under
That's
4
how you know you're
minutes
doing
left in
stuff
the
right.
second half.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Was netted by Lang.
He did a nice job of determining what the defense gave him, and he took it.
We see it so often, that area from 10 to 15.
Yeah, Fred Shuttlesworth is one of the old school people who was there back in the day, back in the 60s, and fought for human rights in the U.S. when we were depriving them from black people. An extremely brave man to do such, as he and his family were threatened repeatedly. Yeah. Yeah, it's people forget how
Substitution as well.
The Leathernecks are making a few lineup changes.
how how close in
Zoellner
time it is
inbounds
to
the
now.
ball. About 3.5 minutes
I
left
mean,
in the second half.
Clinton was a Bridgewater girl.
Prato dumps it off. Maxiell shoots.
Good job, Maxiell. 17 from him. I guarantee it's efficient too. Yeah, 71.4 from 3. I'm going to really enjoy watching Maxiell play. I hope he doesn't get drafted too quickly, but he's stupid talented.
Off target from downtown. With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Maxiell gets it out.
Look at that triangle passing. Prato putting up his 17. 2 wings of the future showing up here. It's what we like to see. Paulding, who already had a breakout game, is going to be our Paulding, who is our 2 guard right now, was originally a point guard. Just happens to be talented enough to do that. So hopefully he could keep the ball safe next year, because he's going to be our 1 guard. Lang with the weird fallback. So, oh, you had any talks about that? That's great, Ray. That's significantly better than what I received from my father, who was not, yeah, progressive. My mom is generally on the right side of things, knows what's going on decently, but you know, yeah, no, the clan never went away. It just got formally integrated into society. Like all the institutions that were formed around the wish to get formal adoption of racist policy still exist. I think, like, the fact that the KKK is allowed to exist as a group is an issue if we are going to want to harm people who claim they are in ISIS or Al-Qaeda. So if we do that, then we should do the same with people who actively wish to do anti-American things. Anyways, I've been told to meow, so I think I'm going to meow. Meow! I'm a good cat. I can meow and also talk about history a bit.
Substitution.
The Leathernecks are going to make some substitutions. Zoellner inbounds the ball. 1:27 left in the game. Has it on the inside. Maxiell beats it to the wing. Left wing.
Both things are good. Both things are good. Cindy, I still appreciate you being here. We're about to get taco. You love to see it. We got to hear a tacos call because I was still watching this. Also, we got to see the next year. It went right in. And one, beautiful. Good job, Lang.
Substitution.
We get to see the team of the future here. The entire bench. Like, Lang is a solid 5. Like, he's not like Meatballs level, but I don't think we need one. He's taller, and if he just rebounds like crazy and is maybe a little bit more encouraging to pass,
T
that's
is
good.
for taco, that's good enough for me. T is for taco, that's good enough for me. Lang knows he has to justify his existence.
Garbage time and 1. Does that count as justifying your existence?
Tracks him down. Reeled in by Lang. The Leathernecks with a comfortable lead.
He can't be happy with that miss. With all the room he had, he's got to make that shot.
That last three-pointer was missed by McCants. Miller launches it. Gets it to Fuller.
What I like is his ability to see the floor and get it to the guys where they can do something with it.
Extremely accurate. Prato passes it up court. That's the end of the game.
It earns him on the spot, a spot on the flight back to Macomb. Yeah, that would be nice. Of course. Paulding for his first half antics. Surprised it didn't go to Maxiell or someone who like put in real minutes this game, but sure. This is back to back. He had a really good performance in the first one too. In the first game, he had 23 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. He had 3 steals in this one, 0.
Sucks to suck, G-Dub. The Blue Jays were worthier foes than me.
It's true. Oh, is this?
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for watching the NCAA tournament on 2K Sports. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill.
I forgot to take a picture, but it's a free throw. I'm not even going to back to rewind it. So that sure is a thing. I love it when the game's like, yeah, this free throw, it was the difference. Were we perfect from? We were perfect from the line, which is very good. I don't expect that from our team. And oh, look at those beautiful minutes. Look at those beautiful bench minutes. McCann scored 0 off the bench. He only had 2 attempts.